hang on. Before I continue, I'm not ready to peel it. I like this color. Just yesterday I'm at the grocery or restaurant. I'm standing outside and two separate people said, hey, I like your car. Do you have a business card? This color attracts, hi Brucey, attention. Like, I mean, obviously it's bright. It creates conversation. I tell them, just go to Dr. Pigment, hashtag any social media, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, whatever. YouTube. So yeah, find me, contact me, and let me know. But it was nicer than that. I'm actually coming up with a better method than that. I get asked quite a bit, do you have a business card? And I don't, but I'm gonna have something. So later, you'll see. I originally wanted to spray Europa Megashift over this. I feel like it's a gold pearl and will really pop. Really wanted to do that. Really did. But it's okay. It's all right. I don't have the materials to pull that off this time. It's like, oh, why don't you just do that now? I'm going in a different direction. So I got two guys coming from Arizona. Two guy, father-son duo. They want to learn how to do this and do this in Arizona in their city and state. So they contacted me, said, hey, when are you spraying a car next? I told them, just fly out. I'll make sure that I have a car here either way. Just let's fly out, hang out. So they'll be here on Saturday. Today's Thursday. I got to peel this. First, I got to remove everything, clean it off, pressure wash, just clean off all the edges, anything, just no indication that there was any acid green on the vehicle prior. So that's my goal. I'm gonna peel it today, clean it off, prep it, and then tomorrow we will spray we'll mask and we'll spray the base. I'm not 100% sure which color to do though. Like I could go Megashift on this. I want to do high gloss. I mean, these guys are coming out. I want them to see high gloss. It's the best. It's, it's better than doing like a matte or a flat finish. Mercury Megashift would do that. Mercury Megashift has a ton of colors. It's very vibrant, very unique, but it's been done. Europa, which I originally wanted to do over this. I wanted to spray Europa Megashift over this because I feel like that would look really cool. Like a tennis ball, but amplified with gold. I don't know. To me, in my mind, I think Europa Megashift would look cool. But I'm not going to spray over this. I've already started peeling it. I can't spray it over this with the gloss. It's got to be Raail Basecoat Spherical. I'm thinking this through. I really am. I'm part of me is being pulled towards doing like a vibrant hunter green and adding Europa Megashift over it. I've never, ever been a fan of hunter green. Maybe once. I've just never been a fan of the color, but with a little bit of gold shift to it on top and then gloss and then really make the gloss look good, like polish it up, do whatever I need to do. Yeah. I think that would look good. Plus some bronze wheels or black. I can change the color. Ooh. I think I'm doing that. Y'all just, I really just figured out this color like on camera. Not figured out, I kind of just decided. Not really figured out. I've had this idea for a little bit. It's been done before. It's not like it's my idea of a color. There's no, I'm digging it. So now I gotta peel it. Then we're gonna clean it off. Then we're gonna let it dry, mask it off, spray the gray, spray the green, and then spray the Europa, and then spray the gloss. Somewhere in between there, the two guys from Arizona will be coming by and we'll be hanging out. So let's start peeling. All right, so we pretty much got everything peeled. I mean, there's a few small areas like right here These will come off with a pressure washer. Actually, I want to show you guys something. Come on. I got two guys coming from Arizona. They want to see what we do in action. The car that I had booked ended up needing another week extension. So that means I need a car to spray. So I peeled mine, and then we are going to do it a separate, we're gonna do something. I have a general idea as to what I'm looking to accomplish when it comes to this color, but I'm gonna wing it. This one's gonna be cool. I've never wanted this type of color before on a car, but something stood out. I think it was like a Pinterest or an Instagram photo of a BMW. I saw it and I was like, ooh, that would be kind of cool. That would be kind of cool, but it's gotta be in gloss. Here's the challenges with gloss though. You gotta have a paint booth. I know I'm a broken record, man. I am. So I expect to have to flow coat. Today, I'm gonna mask. Tomorrow, it may be extreme. Tomorrow, I wanna spray the black base, spray the color, and then spray the gloss, spherical gloss over it. Let it dry all day Saturday night. Sunday morning, come in, sand it with 1,000 grit, maybe 800, that may be extreme, but I'll try it on a few areas. It's all about learning like what you like and the results that you get. It is always a process. My next steps is to clean this off and then mask, and hopefully tomorrow I'm ready to spray the base. My favorite part, let's mask. Today we have David and David. These guys flew out from the West Coast. Where are you guys from?
Mesa, Arizona.
Nice. Okay, cool. Hey, man, that's all right. Whatever. All right, we'll roll with it. Who's further, New Jersey and Florida or Arizona and Florida? Arizona. So you guys are technically the furthest traveled.
Yeah.
Like right on. Okay, cool. So they saw the TikTok video that we posted not too long ago. Overall, just explaining more installers, so on and so forth. So David reached out and said, hey, take you up on your opportunity. Let's come out of the shop. Let's hang out. Let's spray your car together. So what are your guys' expectations? What's your goal? Like what's, kind of just pick your brain on that perspective.
Fish eyes, I had questions about that and just applying the paint because I am new to it. So I just want to pick apart your guys' brain and see what kind of skills I could pick up on.
Cool. So. What do you do for work now?
I was working in the semiconductor industry with Lam Research and Intel.
Okay.
So I just have technical skills, so I'm pretty sure I could learn this skill.
Right on. Okay, cool. David?
And I have a background in painting too because my parents own body shops in Phoenix. I work corrections, but I want to learn this and start this business up in Arizona.
Right on. Cool. All right. Yeah, I'm excited. Like this is, to me, this is exciting. Like I said, we have our car here that we're going to spray. Yeah. So I'm not a fan of the color. It looks like Army Lust. Like, I don't know why I didn't think of this before, but I mean, yeah, it just looks like Army Lust, which I've already had that. That's not what I want. And then I sprayed the hood, sprayed super heavy here, not so heavy here. So this is full color coverage with the Ropa over the green. And I'm not feeling it. It's not what I had in my mind. So tomorrow, we'll try again. We'll do something else. All right, so today we're going to spray over this black base. That's going to be next. We'll probably do maybe 1 to 2 coats of that. I expect good color coverage pretty quick. And then after, we're going to spray a pearl plus one of our boosters. One of our boosters are added to the pearl. And they come in 4 or 5 different colors, or 3 or 4 different colors, I think. Yeah, these are good to help with spraying, essentially. Not that it's needed for this pearl. Maybe like Alara or one of our color shifts, you know, Hot Babysitter, Crazy X, Medusa. Medusa's a tough one to spray. That's probably the harder of ones to spray. It's not impossible to spray. It's just difficult to spray. It's because of the white pigment. None of the Megashifts, well, one of them, Alara, is tough to spray. But this one's pretty easy, quick color coverage. But I want to add a little bit of our booster in with it. So, like I mentioned, the colors, we have 4 or 5 different colors, green, blue, stuff like that. So it's best just to add half of a bottle in per gallon. Even then, sometimes that's too much. So play with this. Play with this. There's 2 gallons worth. So you can even cut it in. You can probably extend this technically into 4 gallons worth. Yeah. It makes spraying pearls so much easier. And what really sucks is that I got 2 guys here from Arizona. Oh no, don't do it. The mirror's open if I touch the handle. I got 2 guys here from Arizona. They're doing training, father-son duo, I talked about earlier, and I feel like I don't want to say I let them down, but hey, at least they see not everything goes according to plan, and you may not like everything that happens. I've done test panels, it just looks blotchy, it looks just not what I had in my head. Even close. Like, I wanted a dark green. Like, this is like a money green, like a broccoli green. We'll clean this, we'll scuff it, just because I already have 4 or 5 gallons down already, and I want a smooth base. So we'll scuff it, we'll clean it, we'll spray the black, we'll spray the pearl, Ceres Megashift. I should learn how to pronounce that. Ceres Megashift. Ceres Megashift. I'll say both for editing purposes. I don't know. And then we're going to add a little bit of that violet booster in with it. It should just make the violet pop more. It will have a slight less of a shift, but it will look good when it's glossed. And I'm excited. I don't know what it will look like, but let's try again. Let's see how this one turns out. This thing is beautiful. Definitely needs to be flow coated. Definitely. I got so many gallons down on this car. It's not even funny. It's like 7 gallons. 4 would have been enough. So it's all right. It is what it is. I got a little nice little color matching cup. We'll see. But man. Also, I noticed when I was spraying the clear coat, it wasn't wetting out like it did the project before. So I was spraying, right? Did my thing, took it apart to go clean it, and there's this big like chunk of like old material wedged in there. So I feel like that was kind of going against me on this. I wasn't able to wet out as like, not like I need to go crazy wet to begin with, but yeah, guys, how it looks on camera is how it looks in person. Like, much better than the green. It's going to be better tomorrow. We'll let this dry, do its thing. Tomorrow we'll sand it with 1000 grit in the DA sander, which is over there. And then, yeah, we'll just go to town, probably spend an hour or two just sanding, drink some coffee, and listen to some music and make this smoother. And then we'll clean and then apply another coat of clear coat and call it a day. Let it sit overnight and then unmask. I know it seems like a lot of like sitting, but I'd rather sand, reapply another coat of clear coat just to kind of smooth out. Like, look at the, see, it's not like perfect. Granted, whenever I do the, ooh, that was close. Granted, whenever I do the flow coating, it's not going to be perfect anyways. Like, also my gun, I didn't put the cap on all the way. Right here, right here, right here. So I'm gonna have to sand that out. This is my first coat of clear coat, and it's leaking from the top, and I'm like, oh, I didn't put the lid on. All right. I'm so excited to spray the clear coat. I kid you not. Like, that was my reasoning. You know, whenever you eat food and you eat so fast, you kind of like, yeah, that was me with this. I'm like, oh, I'm just ready to go spray clear coat. I just put the lid on and went to, didn't care. And then I see like a couple drips. There's another one here. So it's savable. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, I got my nice little color matching cup. Ooh, shit. Just kicked the car. This is still sticky, but I moved it. But yeah, that's going to be cool. I've never been so happy with a color. I've never been this happy with a color. I can't wait to see this thing in gas station lighting. Oh my God. I just keep circling the car, kicking up dust. All right, I'm done. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, guys. So we're pretty much wrapping up. The car is sprayed. We went ahead and sprayed the final coat of spherical clear coat. Yeah, this looks good. I've already had like the neighbors come over. I had another guy come over and say he wants this color. So this one was fun. But overall, I think this was a great project for David and David here. I know you guys learned a lot. You guys were taking up a lot of notes and asking really good questions. I dig it. And you guys did some spraying. I know you guys both did a little bit of the base. Kind of a little bit more confidence goes behind the gun. I mean, you can't really mess it up. If you do, you just peel it off. So it's not too bad, but overall.
That's the best part about it. So
yeah,
you can't really mess up. So.
Yeah, I agree. It is a learning experience. As nice as it would be to have every project go smoothly, pun intended, it doesn't. Like this one, for an example, like if I just cleaned the gun prior to, I would have had a better end result. I wouldn't have had drips on the hood. I wouldn't have had to spend so much time sanding. I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the, it's not too big of a deal, but it definitely would have helped if I just took the time and cleaned my equipment. I'd say lesson learned, but I do it too often. So, but yeah, this came out beautiful. I couldn't ask for like a better project for you guys to see. Yeah, firsthand. I mean, we did a lot. We really did. I mean, we sprayed 8 gallons. Correction, we did 8 gallons of base on this. And then 1.5 gallons of, not even 1.5 gallons, a little over 1 gallon of clear coat over it. So, I mean, I wish you guys were here to see the final unmask and then the traditional gas station lighting, when it looks its best. But, yeah.
The biggest question for me that was answered was the difference between the wet sanding and then the wet coat.
Okay.
Or the flow coat, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely enjoy flow coating versus wet sanding and buffing and going through that. I mean, you have 2 choices. It's either both require the vehicle here at your location and doing the work of. So waiting, spraying the clear coat, and then coming in the next day, sanding with, actually this time we did 800 grit. So one of the Ohio shops suggested it, do 800 grit, and we actually tried it out. And I noticed that you got to go a little bit softer on the edges, but it definitely speeds things up when you're sanding. So 800 to 1,000 is a nice sweet spot. Just be careful on the edges. And then, yeah, applying the clear coat, a nice, even, wet coat. Not too wet where you want the whole thing about to run, but wet enough where there's no dry spray. So we all actually walked around the vehicle before we cleaned out the gun and dumped everything and started that, just to ensure that there's no dry spray. Everything is nice and just sexy. I don't know how else to put it. So, yeah. Overall, this was good. I'm glad you guys made the trip.
For me, the experience was better. I'm more hands-on. Watching you do everything is a lot better than short videos, but that's me. Mm-hmm. And I really enjoyed it and learned a lot. And hope to start this going in Arizona.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you guys are in Arizona, check them out. By the time we get this video loaded, we'll have some contact info in the description for them. So if you guys are in Arizona, definitely check them out, reach out to them. So, yeah, I'm excited. They already ordered a kit, so we'll get that shipped over to them, and hopefully soon they'll have a project sprayed out, and yeah, we can start knocking things out, man. So, yeah. I appreciate it. Thanks for making the trip, guys.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you for the trip.
Yeah, I'll see you. All right, guys. Till then, I'll see you. Have you ever had a color so beautiful that you just can't stop looking at it? So much so you had to make a cup to match it. I have a cup that will match the color of my car now. Oh, guys, this is like a 180 from the green that we had before that looked like avocado to now this. This is like 50 Shades of Purple. This is freaking sexy. Almost cussed. This was a really good project. I said it before, this was a really good project for both Davids. I feel like they learned a lot. Like they really did. I mean, they were tired. Saturday we were here for a while. Saturday we did a lot of work. Sunday wasn't too crazy. And of course today wasn't too crazy either. I'm itching to like go take photos of this car. I probably should have let it sit another day before unmasking and cleaning it. It's still very soft. Like it is still drying and curing. I only sprayed it, I don't know, less than 6 hours ago we sprayed the gloss. So expect things to go a little bit slower versus, of course, you know, video, just 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, and then you're done. So account for that. But expect to see a ton of photos of this. Expect to see a lot of photos. Follow our Instagram, follow our TikTok, stuff like that. Of course, the usual social media stuff. Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what your thoughts are. I feel like this is a universal color. It really is. Like you got dark purple on one angle, but then you have like a candy violet purple on another. This is going to be on my car for a bit, for sure. So cool. Till then, guys, see you on the next project. Oh. Cutter method and kits for every single thing. Oh, my gas tank. It like hit me right in the... I need a minute. On some car, I forgot which one it was. The cat jumped on the hood as the paint was drying. I'm like, really, Brucey? Hi, buddy. Would you get off my car, please? Now I gotta clean the cat hair off the car. You're slowing me down, man.